I'm a bit of a collector. I've collected stamps, I've collected marbles, and then at some point I got into collecting books about collecting, which is, these are some recent arrivals. Magnum, Jaws 2, complete sets. Play them over and over and over. Just sit there in my room at night, and I just stare at it. I liked actually to play them backwards more than forwards because it was kind of more exciting because you already knew it was going to happen after you watched it like 60 times. I'm constantly trying to find things from when I was a kid to sort of relive, you know, this fantasy childhood, because, you know, it really wasn't that great, but the toys kind of make it seem that way. The castle pieces, I really loved the castle pieces. A lot of horses. The space Lego. I never really got this. That's incredible. These are really kind of special. One of the promotions that they were doing when Lost Boys came out was they were giving away these cheap vampire teeth, and I went to go see the movie, and actually I saw it shortly after my parents divorced. And, you know, strangely enough, in the film, Haim's, you know, family is kind of displaced at the time. They have to go move in with the grandfather, and the father is absent. And I think that's really, you know, a part of the movie that isn't really explored too much, is that, you know, Haim is a lost boy, and they don't really talk about Haim being the lost boy. You know, they talk about the vampires being lost, but, you know, Haim, you know, he was displaced as well, and I always really identified with that because my dad just wasn't around, you know. So in a way, I'm sort of like the other lost boy. What we have right here is an actual Haim hair sample. You know, the guy had a good head of hair, and it's unfortunate that you know, at one point in his career, he, you know, made a decision that tissue was going to be a valuable source of income. This is Corey Feldman's dental x-ray. I don't know if you remember, he was actually a spokesperson for the Pop Rocks Corporation, and as you can see, he got a little carried away with the freebies. This is what I like to call the Haim Trekker 2000. He started out here. This was his first apartment in 1988 after License to Drive popped. Moved up to Sunset in late '88, and then over to Brentwood. This is really at the height of his career. He was evicted, ended up crashing in Koreatown for a few months on Feldman's couch when he was living in Koreatown. He, for some reason, couldn't pay to keep the boat in the water, so they towed it down 42 here, and then he lived in the boat while it was dry docked. This is the last place that we found him, and it's really kind of unfortunate that we can't get any closer to him, but, you know, El Segundo is a start.